Welcome to Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown. I am your host, Ralph, coming at you today on July 26th, Wednesday. It's fight week, UFC 214 coming at you this Saturday. Got some of the most stacked cards you could find, and we're going to break that down throughout this week. I've already broke down Jon Joe's Daniel Cormier a little bit. We'll get back into that more on another video later tonight. Also, you got Tyron Woodley versus Damian Maia. You got Cris Cyborg versus Tonya Evinger. You got Cub Swanson versus Robbie Lawler. You got Robbie Lawler versus Donald Cerrone. And it's going to be a really good card, really good fights. There's a couple other ones on there that we'll talk about too. So what I want to bring up to you today is that Cris Cyborg versus Tonya Evinger. Tonya is a girl who came from Invicta. She's the champion at 135 from there. They pulled her in. You got Cris Cyborg, fought a couple times in UFC, mostly at catchweight until they made this 145 belt. That 145 belt was decided by Holly Holmes and another fighter who I'm going to leave nameless because she, after beating Holly Holmes by a decision, decided not to want to fight Cris Cyborg. With that, I got no respect for you. Kick rocks. The next girl they offered to fight Cris Cyborg for that belt again after it was stripped from the girl who beat Holly. She fell out too for unknown reasons. So that's how Tonya Evinger shows up to fight Cris Cyborg this Saturday for the 145 pound championship, which I'm going to tell you right now, I got first round knockout Cris Cyborg, hands down. There's no way in hell that this girl can beat Cris Cyborg. It's just not going to happen. So want you to stay tuned for all my upcoming info on this, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you know anything about fights and anything about this girl, Cris Cyborg, she trains with Gabby Garcia, the other baddest woman on the planet, who's so badass, she just doesn't have a weight class. She's too big. She's a huge girl, and by that I mean built like a brick shithouse. I trained with Gabby back in the day when I was a white belt in jiu-jitsu. She definitely knows her shit. Not to say that I knew much then, but from what I know now, my instructor was her instructor, and she's a bad woman. Anyways, Cris Cyborg, first round knockout of Tonya Evinger. Sorry to say, Tonya, but you're getting laid out. However, if Tonya gets her on the ground, she's got chances with some wrestling, but not much with submissions there. I think Cris Cyborg's going to have way better jiu-jitsu. She's going to have way better defense, and 100%, she's just going to knock her out. It starts standing up. She's going to come out there and just bang. Go watch Cris Cyborg's fights, the previous fight. She's undefeated for 10 years. That's my choice. So check out my Instagram page, Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown. That's Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown on Instagram. Subscribe to my page. Check out the YouTube channel once in a while. Every day I put a podcast up. It's a lot of MMA news to talk. I don't do it really official. I just do it where I can, when I can, just to make it fun. If you got comments, leave them. I'll answer them, and we can just talk fights, man. I love talking MMA and jiu-jitsu, and I'll break it all down. So thanks for watching. Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown. Take it easy.